For this last little piece, we're just going to talk about, for our new record, what we used in the studio, and we had a lot of gear at our disposal for this, so we really tried out a lot of stuff to find the thing that, that was going to work best for this record, and pretty much came down to the good old standard PV 5150 block lettered amp that we plugged through two different Mesa cabs, one large one and one regular sized. So we did we got two different tones out of the same head through the two different cabs, gave a good blend of sounds. And other than that, for the main rhythm tone was just we had a Maxon overdrive pedal that we had in front of it with a noise gate.
Which one it was though. One of the green smaller ones.
Yeah, don't remember the exact model, but
we had all of them.
We had that with a noise gate, and that was pretty much just that was the core of the rhythm tone for the whole record. And then we used some other stuff for different tones and layering stuff. But other than that, it was I used a PV 6534 Plus for the leads, which worked out really, really good. So I really like that head, and using the Maxon pedal as well, different settings and stuff to get the proper sound for the stuff. Other than that, just a little bit of a Eventide harmonizer effect, but it's very subtle on the record, but it has a really cool tone, kind of big 80s kind of vibe to it. But that was pretty much all the gear I used. And then
the main rhythm guitar tone was my first Les Paul Custom that I got when I was about 12. I used this one for all the leads and my melodies on the album. Like Corey said, we had every Maxon pedal sent to us. I don't remember which one it was, but it was the smaller green one for the rhythms. As far as live goes, we use a digital processing unit. It's about this big. It's really rad. I recommend finding something like it or building something like it and maybe endorsing us through your company. It sounds really great. We plug it directly in the PA, and it works amazingly. So we really do enjoy using those things because our rig is about this big nowadays. So I think it's the less stuff between your hands and the PA, the better. And that's our whole ethic. This guitar here is a Gibson Les Paul Custom 1968 VOS, so it's not from the 60s. I don't know the year. I'm assuming it's 2002 or 2000, probably 2009. 2009 68 VOS, and EMG 8185 with the silver covering. And normally the 60s models, they have these pointy ass little things that always would stab me when I turned the thing down, so we hammered them down. And yeah, a lot of people get bummed when you take out the classic stock Gibson pickups, but we're a metal band, so we need the EMGs. Well, I need the EMGs, he doesn't.
Yeah, actually, this was one of the first ones I ever got from Jackson back in like '05. I think I got this when we played on Ozfest, and hadn't really used it for a while, obviously with different endorsements or whatever. But yeah, this guitar is great. Before I used to have like this, I think it came stock, it was like JB4s or whatever, but I replaced them with the Seymour Duncan Blackouts, which I've been using for a long time, and love these pickups. They sound great, and pretty much this is just like the standard King V USA model, just with different pickups and stuff. But I used this on the whole record for all the leads, melodies, and everything, and this guitar just sounded great. I tried a bunch of different guitars I had out, and this one just the way it was built and just with these pickups just was perfect for the studio, and been using it live as well. So it's an oldie but goodie. So I'm pretty much basing a signature guitar with Jackson. This is kind of one of the I guess templates. I want to make it kind of like a different version of this one with some different specs and some little tweaks to it. But yeah, this is one of my favorites that I got. So.
Also, I have a signature guitar coming out through Epiphone. We were talking about doing something like a Gibson Les Paul Custom, but my main goal was to really have something that I could spec out, that I would play live and I would play everywhere, that our fans could easily afford. Because if I were to have a Gibson Les Paul Custom Matt Heafy edition, it would be a very expensive guitar, and I really wanted something that would be good enough for me and good enough for our fans. So it's going to be modeled after the guitar that we used to record the record, with a lot of special modifications that wouldn't normally happen on a Les Paul Custom.